Okay, let's get started. Hi, everybody. This is Maggie.
Hi, this is Penny.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Okay, well, we're here today to talk about our self care secrets, things that um, keep us from going crazy, things that bring us back to calmness and focus in our life. Um, and things that also help us make us feel better so we can take on other things. So, Penny, um, I understand that you have quite a few things that you do to take care of yourself,
Yeah.
to keep your mind, because you have a rather stressful job.
Yeah, I do. It is stressful. Every day of the week
Yeah.
it is stressful. Um,
Mhm.
I think first thing would be a good healthy meal makes me feel better about myself and try and exercise. I think I feel better when I exercise actually, even though just to get started is the most difficult thing ever, but once
Yeah,
I'm
it
in it, it's
is. Yeah, it is.
okay. Yeah. And then when I'm sore or just tired, actually splurged on myself a few years ago and I got a hot tub from Costco. So
Oh, wow.
it was a nice splurge and I use it often. It's just so nice. Not everybody can do that, I know, but before that, I used to use the one at the gym. So I think water
Okay.
soothes me a lot. I think that makes a huge difference. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. I usually feel good when I go to a swimming pool, and I'm wading in the water, and I do a lot of movement because it's easier on my joints
Right.
to do
Exactly.
that, and it helps me relax so much. Yeah, anytime I'm near water, it just does help me relax quite a bit. And I was looking last fall at Costco actually, and looking into doing a hot tub, but we need to make more space in our back porch in order to be able to put one out there. But I have some back issues
Mm,
and basically some spinal issues too, up in the neck and everything. And I know that a hot tub, something warm, just makes a difference to
it would.
me. And so maybe by sometime this year, we'll probably pick one up. But, mainly the things that I do, I started exercising with a trainer back in August of 2023, and, that is an offering where I work, that
Nice.
they have a full gym with, 3 fitness professionals, and, so I go and I never thought I would do this, but it got to the point was like, I can't if I do it in the evening, I know that I won't go.
Right.
Because I just once I get off of work, I'm ready to go home, and I don't wanna leave the house until I have to the next day.
Right.
So, I made it a point to go early in the morning since I have to be in the office anyway, and they've got lockers and showers and everything, and so I do about a 10 to 15-minute walk, not that long of a walk, and then I do a 30-minute workout,
Oh, nice.
which is mainly body weights and also using a lot of weight bearing exercises, and it has helped me with my flexibility and my endurance a whole lot. So that has helped me tremendously as part of my self care, and it's also helped me mentally as well because I never thought I'd start looking forward to exercising. I never liked it, but I do look forward to it, which is very nice. Another thing that I like to do at home is facials.
Nice.
I love putting on those masks, the under eye masks
Yeah.
and the
The big facial one. Yeah.
big facial paper mask. And I just love it, and, I just feel so much better. I feel refreshed afterwards,
Mm.
because it feels refreshing, and, and your skin feels good afterwards, so I really like doing that.
Nice.
But, yeah. So, do you get away a whole lot? Uh,
Sometimes I'll travel, yeah. A little more now, more so now than recently. But yeah, I love beaches. The beach will definitely relax me instantly, the whole time I'm there. That's why I have that as my background today. So yeah, I try and visit a few beaches if I can. The
Yeah.
water has to be green or, blue, clear, it's just so nice. Yeah.
Mhm. It is relaxing. I go to the beach. I don't get into the water like I used to, but, when I go, I used to be a sun worshiper. Remember the baby oil? I
Yeah.
try to get as dark as
Hmm.
possible. And now I cover from head to toe,
Right.
and not just sunscreen, but with long sleeves, a
Right.
bucket hat,
Yeah.
sunglasses. I've just have gotten a sensitivity, but I like being in nature
Yeah.
a whole lot, and, I have a picture of an RV right here.
Hmm.
We have friends with an RV, and my father-in-law has an RV,
Oh,
and it was
nice.
always been our dream to go travel in an RV one day when we retire. And so sometimes we join our friends and we go and camp at the beach, and we'll be there for a couple of nights. And it's usually a distance of maybe an hour away because of my parents.
Mm.
So we just have to be close enough to where we can depart and forever needed in a hurry. So, but yeah, just getting away, just doing a road trip,
Yeah.
helps me to recharge.
Yeah. That
Uh,
is good. Yeah, that's
some
great.
sometimes just leaving town for a couple of days
Right. Just a
helps
change of
me.
scenery, right? Like a change of scenery.
Yeah, to break the routine and the rut
Hmm.
sometimes,
True,
and,
true.
yeah, so you don't feel like you're doing the same old mundane thing
Right.
day after day.
Yeah. I'll have to try those masks. I actually bought a pack, but I have not tried it yet. So I'm going
Oh
to
gosh,
try
you
it out.
should. Yeah, yeah, just beware that they're cold when you first put them
Oh,
on,
really? Good thing you
and they're
told me.
and they're and they're gooey, so as long as you're prepared for that, but if you go in putting it on,
Hmm.
you're gonna jump, but
Yeah, you're going to jump a little bit.
but, you just rub it around your face and
Hmm.
whatever's left, put it on your neck and,
Okay. So there's like a
you know
gel. So you're going to use that gel for the rest of your face and neck, right? Okay.
yeah,
I will
whatever
definitely try it.
because that stuff will get on your hands, so you might as well just put it
Ah,
where
okay.
the mask doesn't reach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of that coldness, after a hot tub, I do like to do like a cold plunge. I don't have that, but when I go like to a hotel like in Japan, they had onsen, and then they also had a cold plunge. So it was very hot, and then I stay until I can just not really tolerate it, and I jump into the cold, and it's just so refreshing. Yeah, it's not everybody can
I
do
don't
that
know.
though.
I don't know if I can do that. I might try it once and never again, or I might fall in love with that, but
It's invigorating. Yeah, I
you
don't
might as well
jump
do it.
like plunge into it, but I slowly get into the cold, and it's actually okay, which I'm really surprised. So my goal eventually is to get a cold plunge and use that as well. So you feel invigorated
Hey.
after. Surprisingly, I don't like cold either, but yeah, it feels good.
Oh, wow. Okay. You do you. That's for me. That might take a little coaxing.
I know.
So, but, yeah, yeah, I mean, what are the other things that I do? I get a pedicure,
Mm,
whenever I need it, that feels good to me. I like seeing pretty toes when I wear sandals, I like my toenails painted, so
uh-huh.
I get a pedicure, and that's basically the only main splurge that I pay for,
Got it.
um, because I don't get massages. I
Oh.
should, I do need them, but I'm not a massage person.
Well, I had one not too long ago. I had a Thai massage and it was pretty good. The part that I liked the best was when they put these hot stones on your back. And that just felt really good. Like I don't know how they did it. They took these stones out of a machine and they just kind of like rub your back. That just felt really, really good.
Really?
Yeah, the rest of it would take some getting used to because I feel kind of ticklish. That's why I don't get like a pedicure because I'm afraid I'm just going to be sitting there laughing my head off when they're like touching my toes and stuff. I've never had
You
that.
should see me doing a pedicure when they hit a tickle spot. I just brace myself and then all the ladies around me are like,
Like, what's wrong with her?
"You're right."
Is she a
I
newbie?
know while they're sitting. So I'm like, just don't go that hard there. Just skip that area.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that'll jolt me out of my feel good
yeah.
stage. Like,
Oh wow. Yeah, exercise I
yeah.
think really makes a huge difference too. I had never stepped on a treadmill until last June. That was only like maybe 7 months ago. And I tried
Oh
it
wow.
out and I really liked it and I started running on it a little bit and I never
Oh, that's
thought I
great.
would do that ever in all these years, and I was like, gosh, I should have done this sooner. But
Wow.
yeah, so that I kind of like too. They're right about the endorphins. I
It's true.
never knew.
Yeah, you have to get over that hump um in the beginning, and then you hit the sweet spot
Right, exactly.
right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you start feeling better. You feel bad at first, and then somehow a switch flips, and then you start feeling better.
Exactly.
Uh, but
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'll play a sport, I'll run around like on the tennis court and stuff like that, but just running on a treadmill never really appealed to me. And like I said, until I tried it, then I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
yeah, you're very outdoorsy as well. Don't you rollerblade
Yeah.
as well?
Rollerblade, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So much fun on the beach. Rollerblade. One of my goals was moving to the West Coast and then rollerblading on the beach. And I literally did that almost every day. Like I'd get out of work, and just, with my rollerblades and just head straight for the beach and rollerblade until it got dark, and
Oh
then
wow.
go
Oh
home. And
nice.
Saturday and Sunday was just at the beach rollerblading, pretty much. Yeah.
Nah, I was never into stuff like that. I was never
Right.
into bicycling or roller skating or rollerblading because I hated falling down.
Oh, nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that, and I like it not at all. So I hated falling
Well,
down,
I mean, just do it so you
and
don't fall down anymore.
but it
It
hurts,
hurts.
Penny. It hurts.
You're right about that. You've never
I
broken
don't
a
want to
bone
do
though,
this
right?
anymore.
No,
No, that's
okay.
why I stopped doing that because I'm like, no matter of time, I'm gonna break something, and then I'll be at square one by the time I recover. So,
Right, that's
no,
true.
I got a lot of scraped knees, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did.
A
Yeah,
lot of scraped
yeah. We
knees.
used to skateboard, yeah, and stuff like that, and I'd fall off all the time. Yeah. We always get cut
Mhm.
up when we're kids. I thought you
Yeah,
never rode a bike much then at the park with us. You just would go to the park and
I
just play.
did.
Oh, you did, right? You had a bike.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I had a bike. I
Yeah,
had a
I
bike,
remember that.
but once I graduated to the taller bike,
Mm,
the 10 speed,
yeah.
I didn't like it at all.
Oh, yeah. It is kind of different. Yeah, it is
It is
different.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way that you lean forward, you're not sitting
Yeah, it's
upright or
different.
anything. You're leaning forward, and I just couldn't get my balance very
Yeah.
well. I mean, I did, but then whenever I'd stop, I had to almost dismount to be able to stop
Oh, yeah.
and put my leg down and everything, and then when I'm ready to go, I had to, like starting all over again, just like straighten up and
Hmm.
lift and all at the same time and go, and I
It
just didn't
wasn't
get the
worth
hang
it.
of it. And so I'm all over the
Yeah,
place,
yeah, yeah. Oh
just
my God.
steering, and it's like I knew that I looked like a new me every time I did it, and I'm thinking, this
So,
doesn't look that easy. I mean, it's easy, but it's not. They
mhm,
say you don't forget, once you ride a bike, you always remember, but
yeah.
I just, like, forget. Now my husband, on the other hand, that is his self-care.
Oh, the
That
bike,
is his
biking.
the biking, and he has the whole regalia,
Oh,
the
wow.
helmet, the pants, the jersey, the shoes,
Oh, wow. And the
all the
pants have
things that
like
go with
padding on the
cycling.
butt and stuff like that. That's like
Yeah.
when you know they're serious.
Yep, yep, he's serious. So, he's done century rides
Oh,
and everything,
wow.
but that is how he clears his head.
Mm,
That is that's his relaxation. That is his number 1 self-care,
wow,
is bike
that's
riding.
pretty good.
Like, for some people, it's running.
Hmm.
For him, it's biking, cycling. So,
Hmm.
yeah. But
Wow.
that was more stress for me. My husband tried, and I was like, "No, I'm sorry." He still loves me, thank goodness.
Thank goodness. It wasn't a
In
deal
spite
breaker
of
for
that,
him.
it wasn't a deal breaker. I'm grateful for that. So,
Oh, that's good. So,
but we do plenty of things together. Mhm.
oh, that's good. Do you drink any alcohol or anything to relax? Like, you know how sometimes after a long day, you're like, oh, I need a drink, you know? And we joke about
Yeah,
that, but, you know.
I used to, and, we both did, but, later in life, I started getting heartburn
Oh,
after drinking
okay.
wine, after drinking any kinda alcohol. I just started to get that reflux
Oh,
really
no.
bad, it would hurt,
Wow.
and after a while, the drinking, I wasn't feeling good mentally either.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, I'm not getting the desired effect that I want from this. I mean, I used to feel relaxed and but
Yeah.
no, it got to the point to where I was drinking it because I needed it,
Uh-huh.
uh, and then it was making me feel instead of making my mood better, it would enhance my bad mood,
Oh, yeah, that's not what we want.
and that's not what we want, and I'm thinking, it's I don't like feeling this way mentally, worse, and also physically, it bothers me, so, fortunately, I wasn't addicted to that, and I was just like, "Let it go," and then I tried it again not too long ago, and then I just didn't feel right, I'm like, "That's okay, I am done."
Yeah, yeah.
In case I wasn't sure, now I'm
Yeah, now
sure.
you're sure. Yeah. Well, I'm sure your liver thanks you for that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I mean, I wasn't a heavy drinker, but it was starting to get to a point where I looked forward to it.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say that because of my stressful job, but thank goodness I'm not at that stressful job anymore.
Yeah.
So that helped a
Hmm.
whole lot.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's when you use it as a coping mechanism, it backfires.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
backfires. So
True.
so I'm glad that that's not something I go with.
Yeah. Do you read to relax also? Like, do you read novels or books?
I used to read and I stopped reading. I'd like to pick up reading again, and I started doing puzzles,
Mm,
actually
it's a
crossword
lot of
puzzles.
fun. Yeah.
And, that's very nice and distracting,
Hmm.
and it gets the mind active again. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, I have a job to where it's dispatch
Uh-huh.
more or less,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes you're just waiting for things to happen.
Right.
And so I could either go on the internet and then I'm just not thinking, I'm just, like, blindly looking at stuff. Sometimes I'll read articles or
Yeah.
whatever, or I can activate my head and do a crossword puzzle or
Hmm.
even a word search or something like that. I tried Sudoku. Have you tried Sudoku?
No, I haven't, but I do play Words with Friends. Do you play Words with
Do you?
Friends? Oh, let's play.
No, we should, we should. Um, no, my husband does Sudoku. He's really good at
Oh,
it,
I'll
but
have
I
to
have
try that.
tried,
I don't know
and,
how to play that.
it's challenging.
Is it?
It's challenging, yeah.
Uh, I'll
So,
check it out.
it's a next level to me, it is.
Uh,
For some people, it might be a piece of cake, but, for me, it's a challenge, and, thinking, that's if I have a full afternoon to dedicate on one puzzle, which
puzzle.
is pathetic. The beginner puzzle for
Those.
children.
I'll have to check it out. I never tried it. I just like I said, the Words with Friends and those kind of games. I wanted to
Yeah.
play chess with my son, but he doesn't want to. Like we used to play a little bit when we were younger, when he was younger, but yeah, he hasn't.
Walt and my husband and I played, chess sometimes. We were, making it a habit where we would play once a week.
That's
Um,
good.
and then we fell out of it, but we should
Uh,
try it again.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. Chess and checkers and things like that.
because now, and as we're getting older, we need to keep that mind active.
Yeah, I think that makes a huge difference. Yeah. And plus,
Right.
these games, even if it's on your phone, but it forces you to slow down. I noticed that it forces me to like slow down, stop, and relax a little bit when I'm doing these games. You
Yeah, and
know,
focus
mm-hmm.
as
Yeah.
well, so that way
Yeah.
you're not thinking about your problems or your job,
Mm-hmm.
or other things that you have to think about.
Right.
It's
Right.
recreation,
Yeah. And
you
it's
know.
and it's helping our brains. It's not like we're,
Yeah,
some kind of dumb game, I think it helps. It definitely helps. Yeah.
it
So,
definitely helps,
yeah.
especially I buy the book. I don't do it online. I
Oh,
just
okay.
I buy the book, from the newsstand,
Oh, okay.
at the checkout or something, and then,
Oh, I don't
uh,
really do that.
and
Everything's on my phone. I don't like the clutter, of a book, and stuff like that. So I just read everything
as
online.
there's something about a
Having it in
book,
your hand. Yeah.
having it in your hand, because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I get frustrated with my phone.
Oh, do you?
I do. So, but I mean, I like to take a because that's you also need that tangible thing, holding a pencil or a pen
Oh, I see.
and,
I
and then
see.
writing the letter out and everything. And sometimes I
Okay.
just doodle, I'll just doodle my name, do all kind of little geometric stuff and everything just to keep the hands going.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because, where I work, there's no paper.
Yeah,
I
same
mean,
here.
I might jot down, have a pad just to jot down, some information real quick so that I remember it. But mainly everything, I have nothing printed out, very little printed out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, we're
same with me.
virtually paper free.
Yeah.
So you'll lose the skill if you
Yeah,
don't
my
use it.
handwriting's horrible now. I can't write for anything. It's so bad.
Uh-huh. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can think of
Yeah.
is keeping the mind active and
Mm-hmm.
relaxing, doing facial masks and pedicures,
Mm-hmm.
and taking a little weekend trip
Yeah.
outside of town once in a while.
Right. Those are all good things. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Please let us know how you unwind, what are your self-care tips, and how you take good care of yourself because you're the only one that can take care of yourself. And
Exactly.
because people need you, there's always going to be somebody who needs you
Mm-hmm.
to be at your best. So sometimes you need to stop and recharge and be kind to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, thank you again. Please like and subscribe and join us for the next episode. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.